I got to go Jeremy Stevens. You know, he looks like a killer lately, man. He's reinvented his career. It looks like he's really been putting a lot of hard work in, and Jose Aldo's on the downfall of his career. So, you know, I think Jeremy Stevens is going to knock him out.
I don't know. That's a close one too. I mean, it depends on what Aldo shows up. You know, I think Aldo might be a broken man after those whoopings from Max Holloway. So yeah, I don't know. He might be a broken man. So I got to go with Jeremy. If you're not 100% in there with somebody with them hammers, Jeremy will put his lights out. So Aldo better show up on his P's and Q's. He better show up how he did for that second Frankie fight, because Jeremy gonna be looking to take his block off.
That's a tough one. Because Aldo hasn't looked great his last few fights, and Jeremy Stevens is actually looked really good. If I have to bet my money, if I had to bet my money, I would still pick Aldo there.
I love Aldo, you know. Aldo's my type of fighter, you know, a slick, fast striker. Jeremy Stevens is on a roll, though, man. And Aldo has kind of shown that he's got the kink in his armor, that his chin isn't quite what it used to be anymore. And it's tough because he almost had an era of invincibility for quite a while, and that kept him. He was already beating the crap out of guys, you know what I'm saying? He was beating the shit out of people. But when you get tested and you still feel invincible, sometimes you're like, I'm going to find a way out of it. He's kind of learned now, though, that, look, like, I get in that position now, and I don't always find a way out. And I think it may have taken some of his will away. And so for that reason, and because of the recent victories that Stevens has had, I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah, you know, I hate talking about that fight because Jose Aldo is one of my foreground heroes. You know, coming up, I used to mimic him as a kid, and you know, there's kind of an edge that he's not really displaying that he had before. His game's changed. I mean, anybody can tell you that and see that. And Jeremy Stevens been on a tire, kind of a killing spree, putting people down. And so if you look at the odds of the way the momentum's kind of turning, you would say Jeremy's got it. And I'm slightly inclined to say that myself. But I do love Jose, so it is the bitter pill. But I think Jeremy might have that fight.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, I could break it down, but that's still at the end of it's not going to give you a prediction. You know, hopefully Jeremy Stevens. It's because he's a Midwest guy. You know, he's from Des Moines. That's pretty close to where I'm from. Damn, that dude deserves it though. He's been grinding a long time. He's got a ridiculous amount of fights in the UFC. So I hope Jeremy, but who knows?
You know, I think Jeremy Stevens is going to take that one. His striking's been looking better. He's been looking good. He's not as what do I say? Yeah, I think Jeremy Stevens. You know, TKO, maybe or decision.
Jeremy Stevens is on a roll, and his blocks are great. Everything is just crisp about him. But Jose Aldo is the best, so I got to go with Jose on that.
I'm going to have to go with Jeremy Stevens. He's been looking like a monster. His cardio's been looking great, and the dude's got horrible kicks. You know, he can hurt you with those kicks. I don't know if you ever seen a picture of Gilbert Melendez's legs. Oh, man, that's so bad. But I think Jose Aldo's on the way out. I think that, Conor McGregor messed his mind up, and he's not the same fighter he used to be. He doesn't have that same killer instinct anymore,
I think Jeremy Stevens is going to pull it off. I think Aldo's kind of like at the end of his career, and he's done well, but now he's not the same he is. A lot of the guys that have been around for a while are kind of going out, and they're phasing out, and newer guys are coming in.
I didn't even know they were fighting. That's a good one, man. That should be a barn burner. I got to go with Aldo, though. Probably chop him down with some leg kicks and then take away his mobility and, piece him up a little bit.